And cat lovers in the crowd, do not worry. There's a happy ending to this story. We did find a great home for her. She is in heaven. She's OJ's problem now. All right, guys, I gotta get out of here. Thank you very much.
Think about it every night. Don't let this house fall down. The Lord left long ago.
Hey, it is Saturday. I thought I recorded earlier, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, I'm about to go to the show, have fun with Chad today. Got up, got some coffee, I had a little bit of oatmeal, hung out, laughed, did bits. I know I recorded this. I can't find it. Anywho, had a good time, hung out for a little bit, went back to the room, got some writing done. Then we went for a walk, walked around. We got some Five Guys, which was unbelievable. Kept walking, found a bookstore, bought a little book called Razzmatazz, the Christopher Moore book. Big fan of Christopher Moore. Check him out if you haven't heard of him. Very, very silly novelist. Just the way he writes is so fun. They're easy reads and good stories. Came back here, went back to the room, did a little more writing. Look at me, I'm a writer. Worked on some video stuff, then we went and played Topgolf. I was so bad. I was so unbelievably bad. Now, granted, the simulator was a little off, but I was also terrible. I think in 9 holes, I was plus 48, which is really, really bad, if you don't know. One hole I got 18 strokes. I had fun. I don't think Chad did. And after that, I came back here, worked out, got dressed, FaceTime with the boys right before they went to bed. They were not being good, per usual. Took a hot little shower. Actually, a cool little shower. I was still sweating. And then got out, got dressed, and now I'm ready to go. Check this shit out. We got 2 shows right there. Zoom in here for you. Hicks. Right there where those lights are, that's where the comedy club is. And if any of you out there own a comedy club, let me tell you, put the people up within walking distance of your club. It makes life so much easier. It's so cool to just walk to a show, walk right back, especially in a nice hotel like this, especially in a walkable area. We can walk around, explore. We're gonna do probably more of that tomorrow. I gotta put this away and get going, but I'm so proud of you guys. No, we can't kiss.
Hey, keep it going for Seth and Joe, everybody. Yeah. Thank you. We'll talk about those later.
Saturday night after the show, fun day. Hung out with Chad a lot. When I checked in this club, or this hotel rather, asked me when I wanted my room cleaned, and I said today. So I woke up this morning at 9 a.m. Well, that's not true. I woke up at 7. I left the room at 9. That was very important information that I should completely stop and tell you. Left at 9. When I walked out, the maid's cart was 2 doors down. So I was like, you know what? Let's grab my stuff. Let's go right downstairs. That way they can clean the room. I can come back. So I do that, come back, the room is not clean, hang out here for an hour, and then Chad and I meet up. We go walk around, we go shopping, browsing a local cool place, and come back. The room is still not clean. The cart is on the other side of my room door, but it has not made it to mine. So I get back and it is on the next door over this way instead of that way. So I go, you know what? I'm gonna walk around again so that they can clean it. So I do that. Went to a comic book store, got a comic book, saw a very cute dog, border collie mix, one of my faves. Then came back, still not clean, son of a bitch. 3 o'clock we met with Chad and his friend McKenna and Seth, who's a host this week, who was awesome. And we played some Topgolf. They have a suite here in the lobby, so we played that for an hour. Then we walked around, went back to the shopping area, came back, and it was then clean. Here's the thing. When I cleaned it the first time, I moved the lotion from the bedside table to the bathroom, so that nobody would be like, hey, is this guy jerking off in his bed? I mean, that's crazy. Kept it there, and then right before I left, I was like, maybe I should get in a sesh. So I left it by the bed. I did not end up doing that, but I did leave it on the bed, and when I came back in, It was in the middle of the bed. So, god damn it. They caught me doing it, but I wasn't doing it when they thought I was doing it. You know what I mean? We don't need any of that in, Justin. Just a little something I've been thinking about all day, and it will not leave my head. God forbid a maid in a hotel that I may never be back in thinks I jerked off. When I did, but not when she thought I did, and that's important. Any hoodles, 2 great shows tonight. First show was probably the best of the week. Second show was super fun, and guess who was there? Justin, our favorite editor of this podcast. He was there. It was great to see him. I shook his hand when I really should have hugged him, and then Chad hugged him, and then Chad said, wait, this is your friend, fuck you, he's my friend, and we got into a big fight, and we will probably never talk again. So thank you, Justin, for that. But it was a good week. I had a lot of fun with Chad. He's the best. He's the funniest comic alive. Like I said, you should go see him twice. See him at the best show of the week and the worst show of the week. Now, how will you know that? I don't know. But Friday night late shows are almost always bad. Saturday early shows are almost always good. So, roll the dice. Sunday, the last show of the week, is always pretty fun too. It's when we're the loosest. It's when we've gotten used to the city and we kind of know what works and what doesn't. One thing I did want to say tonight is that I really made it a point to do different material every show. In between shows, I was writing out the bit about being a stay-at-home mom. We were all hanging out, we're trying to talk, and I'm sitting there writing just feverishly. Is that right? Feverishly? Fervently? Fervently. I was writing like crazy in this book while they're talking and doing bits, and Chad calls me out on it. He's like, hey man, just be in the moment and look at me, oh, I'm working hard. Even though, let me say, Chad Daniels is one of the hardest working people I've ever met. He works so damn hard. He recorded a special and then thought, you know what, I actually have another hour. Let's throw another special on top. And then he did 2 specials in one night. Just something I've never heard of before. And he also recorded a special within 2 years before that and within 2 years after that. So he wrote 4 hours in a 4-year period. That is bananas. But yeah, I'm an asshole for trying to write a new joke and it didn't work, and fuck me, I should not have done that. I should have just hung out and been in the moment. Other than that, yeah, fun. Great weekend. Loved Eugene. It is now 12:32. My flight out is at 5 a.m. Tomorrow's a Super Bowl, so flights are kind of tough. And I'm also flying from the West Coast back to the East Coast, so I'm losing 3 hours. My flight is at 5 a.m. I'm going to get to the airport at 4, and then I'm going to run to my gate. It's a very small airport, so I'm not worried about that. Take off at 5, get to Denver, have a layover, land in Detroit at 3 p.m. Super Bowl starts 3:30, which is probably when I will get to my car, which is again at a parking lot away from the airport, so I gotta take a shuttle there. Hopefully get to my house around 5. I live a little over an hour from the airport, and then go over to my in-laws and have a nice Super Bowl night on about 2 hours of sleep. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna feverishly put my shit away and go to bed. But I love you guys. I'm proud of you. Justin, it was great to see you. I miss you so much already. I'll see you all on the flippity flop.
One more thing is that I have some merch for sale after the show. I'll be out there. I'll be with Alexa. She's selling her butt crack or whatever.
All right. I did the Third Nature Brewing Company. I didn't forget and just look at the sign. Maybe I did. It was a lot of fun. Great crowd. It was sold out and then some. I like my sexy little jacket looks. It is above Grand Rapids. It was 2.5 hour drive here. Kind of a silly situation in that completely forgot I booked this gig. So I actually said yes to a different gig in Detroit at the Independent. My longtime friend DJ Dangler runs a pro wrestling show where every comic creates their own wrestling character and then they do it. And I was fully set to do it as Hulk Hogan, who was a Hulk Hogan that is sad about the life of Hulk Hogan. Was looking forward to it. I wrote some stuff for it, and then Lindsay got an offer to work tonight, and it would have been more money than I made and someone that would consistently give her work. So I canceled that. Was fully prepared to stay home with the boys tonight, and then 2 days ago got the reminder like, oh hey, you booked this in November, just checking in with you. And I was like, oh shit, but also we really need money, and this was more money than Lindsay was gonna make, and it was fortunate, so I did this. Had a great time, came out here, worked with Ben and Alexa. There was another guy on the show who I guess wasn't Instagram friends or followed the people running the show, so they invited him to this group chat about the show's details, and it must have got sent to like requests, so he didn't receive that, so he didn't show up. But the guy running the show is also a comic, so he ended up hosting, which is Ben. Ben did great. Alexa was so funny. She has a joke about having a tiny butt crack, and of course I start my set with a joke about my butt crack, so that really tied in well together, and I made some refs to them. It's always fun. If you're a comedian watching this, watch the show, because A, it's fun, B, you can judge the audience on what they respond to certain jokes that the other comics are doing that may be similar to your jokes. And also, you can make callbacks to their jokes, and then the crowd thinks you're the greatest comic of all time. Tonight, they did not. But they did like me. I keep looking at myself and not down the barrel. Anyways, yeah, tonight was great. Sold some merch. Gonna hit the road now, head home. Our anniversary, Lindsay and I's, was Tuesday. She worked a 13-hour day that day, so we are making up for it tomorrow. I'm gonna cook some steaks, some garlic butter steaks with some honey mustard sauce. It's gonna be unbelievable. It is a recipe I found from a guy named Sam the Cooking Guy, who's awesome. Definitely check him out. When you're on YouTube, Google Sam the Cooking Guy. And I believe the video is called Steaks Guaranteed to Get You Laid, or a meal guaranteed to get you laid. I've made it for 4 times. It is always a huge hit, but it is so good that we eat so much that we've never had sex. So just giving you a heads up there that it's not gonna get you laid. You're gonna eat too much and not have sex, but it's good. So yeah, gonna do that tomorrow, have a couple of days with the boys, and then I am flying to work with Chaddaniels in Eugene, Oregon. I'll see you then. Same bat time, same bat channel. That is a 80-year-old reference. That's not true. A 60-year-old reference. And I am only 39. So think about that.
Well, it's not like we don't try. It's worth it every single night. Don't let this house fall down. The Lord left long ago.
Did you think about it? Did you think about it? Did you really think about it? I gotta go.